So I was talking to my daughter about life and about parenting and what parenting means and what it's been to me in my experience. And along our conversation, she gave me a challenge. And now she gave me this challenge because they always make fun of me, both my kids, because they always say that I turn everything into a life lesson. And she said, she's like, I bet you can turn any word that I give you into a life lesson. And so I was like, yeah, give me a word and I'll tell you how that relates to life. And she started spinning all these words. And the word that she chose was mirror. Um, so mirror was the word. And so what I told her about mirror is that as parents, we should take and realize all the little opportunities that we have with our children when they're little and they start to exploring their image and who they are, and they look at themselves in the mirror and they smile because they see this beautiful little person in front of them. Those moments are great and amazing moments for us to stand by them and tell them how great and beautiful they are inside and out. Especially if you catch yourself walking by your son's bathroom or your daughter's bathroom and they're brushing their teeth or they're combing their hair, or you're with them and there's a mirror by, just take that opportunity to stand by them and tell them how great they are, how amazing they are, how strong they are, how confident they are. Because in that moment, when they're seeing themselves in front and they're looking at their reflection, those words could mean so much more. I hear a lot of stories of children that they cannot see the beauty in themselves, even though they're amazing children. Because of their life circumstances, they don't see that in themselves. So if you have a child in your life, you may not even be the parent because maybe the parent doesn't have the capability of doing this. But if there is a child in your life that you can do this with, please take the opportunity to do so. A lot of self-help information out there is look at yourself in the mirror, tell yourself who you are, tell yourself you can do this, give yourself a high five. So many things to build that inner strength in you, because as an adult you're looking for that and you need that. Imagine what you can do in the life of a child if they're standing in front of the mirror looking at themselves and you can instill that strength within them, because they're looking at themselves and they're hearing those words and they're going to believe them. Eventually they're going to be able to look at themselves and say, man, I'm strong. Oh, I'm so proud of how I did this. I'm such a great person. I am a champion. I love myself. And it doesn't have to be about external beauty only. Although I would say don't skip that part either, because they need to be able to see themselves and see their beauty and see how beautiful they are and feel beautiful. And I think that's a lot of the problem sometimes, that we don't see the beauty that we have externally or internally. We don't see the strengths that we have. And so we look at ourselves in the mirror and the first thing we see is, oh my God, I look so old. Oh my God, I have so many wrinkles. Oh my God, I've gained so much weight. I don't like the way my body looks. All the negatives, right? All the negatives, because we are so used to finding all the flaws and complaining and complaining. So giving ourselves the opportunity to stand by our child and point out all their strengths and all their beauty is going to create strong and beautiful, beautiful children and people as they grow old. Because you're standing with them and they're looking at themselves and you're telling them, look, you are so beautiful. Look, you have such a great heart. I'm so proud of the person that you are. I'm so proud of how sharp your mind is. I'm so proud of how much you remember. I'm so proud of, how fast you can swim. I'm so proud of how fast you can run. Everything that they do should be a cause for celebration. And this gives you the opportunity to do that. Even if it's small. Even if it's, once every day. Give them that strength. Build that character and that identity for them to see themselves in the mirror when you're not there and say to themselves, yeah, I'm beautiful. I am strong in this. I am capable of doing this. I know how to do this. So they know what their talents are and they can use them for good and become amazing people as they grow up. Our kids always make us proud, but being able to do this for them, I think it's another way of building their inner strength and building their inner confidence, so that they go out in the world and they won't crumble easy because they know their value, they know who they are, and they believe it, which is the most important thing, for them to believe that they're so much more than just what someone says about them. So Mir, remember, so Mir, like she said, I can make everything a life lesson. Take that opportunity, and not only for your kid but also for yourself. You can definitely do this for you. Stand in front of the mirror and repeat to yourself who you are and how great you are and all the good things in you. But especially with children, even as infants, as small as infants, you can sit with them in front of the mirror and say, you're so beautiful. Look at how you put your shoes on all by yourself. Look at how happy you are. Look at that big smile, that beautiful face. Anything, like be with your child, see your child, and all those great things that you believe about your kid and that you see on your kid. Tell them that. Tell them that. It is so powerful when they're looking at themselves in the mirror, because they're seeing that image and they're hearing what you're saying, and it's doing something in their mind and in their brain, and eventually they will believe it for themselves. And you're teaching them how to look for the good things, how to see themselves and look at the good things that they have. Forget about all the negatives. Those are losing strength, because now you're building all the good things in them. So their reflection tells them, I'm strong, I'm capable, I'm confident, I'm beautiful, I'm loved, and I have a great heart. Oh my God. I hope you do this with your kid, with your child, with yourself. And I'd love to hear if you've already started doing this, if you have heard about this before, if you've done this before, or if you're going to start doing it. I want to hear how your experience has been. And send me a message, send me a comment, and give me a word. Let's continue this challenge and give me a word, and I'll send you a video next. This is Happy Life Nation, the Rich Latina Parenting Challenge.